Hello, my name is Brent Walls, the Upper Potomac Manager for Potomac River Keeper. And the video you're about to see is a follow-up investigation from my initial site visit back in March of 2011. I received a call from a citizen in the area that was upset about the coal and the dust and the mud getting into the Potomac River. So upon my initial investigation, I found that stormwater running off of the D&L Coal transfer station site would go across the bridge, across the Potomac, into a drainage pipe, and then onto the bank of the river and into the North Branch River. Since then, I have made numerous calls to various agencies. I have called the West Virginia DEP Water Division. I have called the West Virginia DEP Mining Division, MDE, and the local engineer office in Luke, Maryland. Out of all those agencies, only one responded with some action, and that action included from the DEP West Virginia Mining Department. That action resulted in cleanup of the bridge itself, and that was it. I was told that there was supposed to be gravel and entryway resurfacing, but that did not occur. And so you'll see in this video that the coal mud coming off of the D&L Coal facility is building up for the next rain event, and stormwater pollution will then go across the bridge and into the North Branch Potomac. My name is Brent Walls, Upper Potomac Manager for Potomac River Keeper. I'm out here in Luke, Maryland, investigating, doing a follow-up investigation on the D&L Coal stormwater issue. We're on a nice dry day, and we're here to see if any changes have been made to the road and to the conditions since my initial contact was with West Virginia DEP and the West Virginia Highways Department. So now we're going to be turning on to the road and the bridge where the issues were, and you can see that the bridge has been cleaned up. There's not a whole lot of debris along the side walls, but what we're going to notice here, the discoloration of the road itself, and how the opposite side of where my car is, it's much darker. You can see the dust, and you see the coal mud, and you can see the tracks and how things are coming right out of the D&L Coal facility and not from the wood yard of the New Page plant. So the majority of the dark mud is coming from that facility. Continuation of investigation for the D&L Coal facility. Again, as we come around the corner, you can see the discoloration of the road coming right out of the D&L Coal site. And you can also tell that the guardrail on the opposite side is still full of mud and debris, and that still has not been cleaned up. So whose fault is this? And that's an interesting story. The water department from DEP, they say, well, it's not us, we can't touch it, it's a mining issue. The mining department says, well, it's not D&L Coal, it's the New Page power plant and the wood trucks. It's the highway department for West Virginia, it's their problem. Highway department for West Virginia says, well, you know, we don't have a whole lot of time to get down there and really clean up the road and clean up the bridge. Besides, the bridge isn't ours, it's Maryland's. So I call Maryland. Maryland says, well, we're not sure who owns the bridge. I think it's ours, but we're not sure. MDE also says, well, we're not going to get involved because the pollution is coming from West Virginia, and they don't like to really touch any cases that deal with other states polluting their river. And besides that, the stormwater that flows onto the Maryland side doesn't go directly into the river. It goes onto the bank of the river. So they made that clear distinction that they don't want to get involved because it goes onto the bank, not directly into the river, even though it is a pipe. The rest of the stormwater system, according to the engineer in Luke, Maryland, for that entire area flows into the Western Port wastewater treatment plant, except for this one stormwater outlet which collects water running off the bridge coming from West Virginia And that is funneled into a storm drain, into a pipe, onto the bank, into the North Branch River. So whose fault is it? Well, it's the responsibility of D&L Coal to not have any of their mud and coal tracked under the road. It is their responsibility to reduce their impact. And now it's time for Potomac Riverkeeper to take action.